The principles of sustainability are grounded in the idea of meeting our present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. This concept goes beyond environmental concerns, integrating economic, social, and ecological dimensions to promote long-term balance and well-being. In everyday life, these principles can be applied through conscious decisions and habits that reduce waste, conserve resources, and support the health of our planet and communities. At its core, sustainability is about reducing our reliance on finite resources. One of the most effective ways to embrace this in daily life is by adopting practices that minimize waste and promote resource efficiency. For instance, choosing reusable over single-use items helps reduce the demand for materials that require significant energy to produce and dispose of. Simple changes, like carrying a reusable shopping bag, using a refillable water bottle, and opting for products with minimal packaging, can collectively reduce the environmental impact of everyday consumption. In the home, embracing sustainability means finding ways to conserve energy and water. Small actions such as turning off lights when leaving a room, insulating the home to reduce heating and cooling needs, and fixing leaks that waste water contribute to this conservation. Another key principle of sustainability is the promotion of a circular economy, where the goal is to keep materials in use for as long as possible. This can be applied by focusing on reusing, repurposing, and recycling. Before discarding items, consider whether they can be repaired or repurposed. For example, old furniture can often be restored or upcycled, and clothing can be mended rather than thrown away. Recycling is also vital to reducing the amount of waste sent to landfill. By separating materials like paper, glass, metal, and plastic for recycling, we help conserve resources and lower the carbon emissions associated with manufacturing new products. Composting organic waste is another way to contribute to the circular system, returning valuable nutrients to the soil rather than sending food waste to rot in landfills, where it contributes to methane emissions. Sustainability also involves making informed choices about the products we buy and the businesses we support. Ethical consumerism encourages us to choose goods that are produced with minimal environmental impact and in ways that support fair labor practices. This might involve buying locally produced goods, which reduce the carbon footprint associated with transportation, or supporting companies with strong environmental and social governance policies. When it comes to food, choosing organic or sustainably farmed products helps reduce the environmental toll of industrial agriculture, such as pesticide use and soil degradation. Reducing meat consumption or adopting a plant-based diet is another powerful way to lower one's carbon footprint, as the production of plant-based foods generally requires fewer resources and generates fewer greenhouse gas emissions than livestock farming. In addition to the ecological benefits, sustainability has social implications. Supporting local businesses, for example, strengthens community resilience and promotes fairer economic systems. Volunteering, sharing resources, or participating in community gardens fosters social bonds while reducing reliance on large-scale, resource-intensive systems. The principle of sustainability urges us to consider the interconnectedness of our actions. Decisions that benefit the environment often also improve public health, support biodiversity, and promote economic equity. One of the more challenging aspects of sustainability is managing the balance between convenience and mindful living. In a fast-paced world, many sustainable choices might seem less convenient or more time-consuming, such as cooking at home instead of buying pre-packaged meals or cycling instead of driving. However, once these habits are integrated into daily routines, they become part of a lifestyle that prioritizes long-term benefits over short-term ease. It's about making gradual changes, like investing in quality goods that last longer, rather than opting for cheaper, disposable alternatives, or rethinking our travel habits by choosing low-carbon transport options, such as walking, cycling, or using public transportation. Sustainability is not about perfection, but rather about progress and making better choices whenever possible. Applying these principles in everyday life encourages a deeper connection to the world around us, fostering a sense of responsibility for the planet and future generations. By making mindful choices in how we consume, conserve, and support, we can contribute to a more sustainable future, ensuring that the natural systems that support life remain healthy and abundant for generations to come. Through small, consistent efforts in daily life, the cumulative impact of sustainable living can create lasting positive change.